Hey everybody, this is Mono, and this is gonna be a channel update video. So it's been a while since you've all last had news information about me or this channel in general. So I figured we might as well get that done now. So what has been going on with me? Well, I've been busy, you guys know. I said that in the last video we had, our finale. I have work and all this other stuff going on, but things are slowing down a little bit, which is good. That means I'll have more time to do things. I said I was going to continue Pokemon Fire Red, and I am. I'm going to continue. I just have not had the time to record. I have been having, I've been looking at it back and forth, the save, making sure it's there. I've been having some problems, but I think I've got it all worked out. I made a backup, I loaded it, and it seems to be working right. I loaded it once, and it put us back all the way to Pewter, like before we even beat Brock. So there's that. Minecraft related. Oh yeah, for Pokemon Fire Red, you can expect one of those videos coming out soon. If it'll be coming out, if it hasn't come out before this update, then it will be shortly after. So there you go for that. Next, Minecraft news. 1.8, no release date that I have heard of yet. I'm recording this May 31st, so it should be pretty soon. They've been working on it for a while. There was no snapshot this week because there was a holiday, as there always is. So that definitely puts things on hold for that. But believe me, guys, there is definitely Minecraft content coming when 1.8 gets released. The reason the reason I haven't put anything Minecraft related up just yet is because the Minecraft world generation is getting changed slightly. For those of you that follow the developers on Twitter and all that, there's another new block being added called Prismarine. It is going to be glittery, so it might emit some form of light, and it's only going to be found near or underwater. So that's exciting. It's going to be like a new kind of aqua-based block. So things like that are what's holding me back from doing another Minecraft. I don't want to start and then, oh wait, there's all this new world gen stuff. Now I have to go travel 500 blocks in this direction just to see the stuff and then to bring it back, as opposed to waiting until 1.8, the final release comes out, where I settle down, I make a base, and everything new is around me. I don't have to travel to see it. So the way it's going to work is like the day of, or like plus or minus 2 days, not the day of, well, the day of 1.8's release, up to about 2 or 3 days maybe after its release, you will expect a video from me. Because once 1.8 gets out, I'm going to have to do a little bit of work. I'm starting already. I'm going to go and I have been looking at better ways to record my videos. The headset I'm using now is kind of getting old. The left speaker is busted, so I'm only getting sound in from the right side. So I'm going to go get a new one of those, and I'm going to look into better ways to record content, because the way I'm doing it now is very limited, very basic, very elementary. So yeah. Now, for those of you that have been around for a while and remember I said quite a long time ago, months and months ago, that I was working on a secret project. And I think I'm about ready to reveal to you guys what it is. Now, I started this, I want to say, the end of 2013. I worked on it pretty intensely, and then I stopped. And I kind of ignored it for about 3 or 4 months, and then I picked it up about 2-3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and I've refined what I've been doing. So I basically started completely fresh, but I have gone further than I had previously. So should be this way. Let's get into the fast game mode. It's an adventure map is what I'm making. So does anyone recognize this? This is Pallet Town. So we've been playing Pokemon Fire Red. This is the Pallet Town in Pokemon Fire Red. So, an adventure map, guys. That is the big secret. I've been planning things out, working on it, actually building the map, and it's coming along. I am doing this very methodically. I just noticed something here. I am doing things at my own pace and making sure it's going to be up to my standards, so don't expect a release anytime yet, or a demo. I don't know if I'm going to do a demo. This is my first adventure map, so could be a bit bad, but I'm working as hard as I can to make it the best it can be. I've been looking at tutorials for command blocks and all that, but this is going to be an adventure map. It's not just going to be like a map, oh, look at what I made, here, download it, walk around, enjoy the scenery. There's going to be a story here, and this is going to be, well, the plan is at least, this is going to be something you're going to want to spend time playing and enjoying. The plan is to, or the hope, I guess, is that it takes a long time to finish this and to do everything there is to do. So yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I am dividing the process of making this up into various bits. The different partitions are Overworld Basic, which is what you see now. Overworld Basic is basically the layout. So you have the size, shape, buildings are there, and that's it. Nothing on the outside, the perimeters, no insides of the buildings, no trees, oceans, no quests, no story, just the guts. So basically the shape. After that, I'm going to do the internal stuff. So I'm going to go through every single building that has an internal aspect to it. So the houses, buildings, Pokemon centers you see over there, and I am going to build them and make them work. Why is there light in here? There should be no light. It says it's 0, but it says sky. They need to fix these lighting bugs. They're pretty annoying. It still says sky. Huh. How odd. But that is phase 2, basically. Working on that. The internals. After I get the internal stuff done, I'm going to do the external how would you call it? Aesthetics? So this is where, I'll turn this down, it's pretty loud. This is where all of the trees, landscape, oceans, basically the pretty stuff will come into play. After that begins the grueling and tedious process of inputting the story. So I'll just take you guys through what I've made so far. I've made a lot. I just finished working on bits over in that area. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more things, outside places to build, I think, if I count right. So, yeah. So you're going to start here. Obviously, you always start in Pallet Town, then you're going to come up. And the tricky things, I wanted to kind of keep the flow the same. So in Pokemon, you've got these ledges. You go one way and you can't jump up, but there's no easy way to do it without really extending the world. And by extending the world, I mean doing something like this, where you've got something like that, where you go up here and you can't get back. But the problem with this is if you have a whole wall of these, you can't see. And you're supposed to be able to see. So I messed around with command blocks in another world, and I made it possible to have one-way ledges where you come up here, it goes, but as soon as you get on this side, it detects you and places a barrier block. And it's completely see-through, but you can't go through it. So that's all good and working. I have to figure out a way to do TMs, or not TMs, to do HMs, so cut and all that. I have the thoughts in place, I just have to do it. I'm kind of newbie at command blocks, so things like that are going to take a bit, but it should be fine. So yeah. So I'll take you through this world a little bit. So here we have Pallet Town, Route 1, obviously. I think I've got all the signs saying exactly what the game says. And I'm literally playing Fire Red, like a physical version, not a emulator, in front of me, counting everything out while I make these worlds, so I can make sure that they're as perfect and accurate as possible. So, yeah, you can see there's no grass, there's no trees, it's just a border, so I know what's supposed to go where. And those diamond blocks are area dividers, so there will always be 2 rows, and this row and past is Pallet Town, this row and past is Route 1. So again, it's just for me. In the previous world I made, I tried doing actual altitude changes. So with every cliff, what it's supposed to be in the game is 1 cliff equals this is now ground level. Right here, you are standing on ground. But it does not add up. The Pokemon world altitude, height measurements are wrong. They do not work. They are impossible. So that is basically the reason why I scrapped that previous world as well, instead of adding on to it. But let's continue. So over here, let's make this go faster. Then you enter Viridian City. Buildings are all here, signs. I did not make the route. I can never remember these routes because from here it changes suddenly, I think. But yeah, Route 2, Viridian Forest is not there. Devil's Cave, Pewter City, Route 3, Route 4, this is Mount Moon over here. Route 4 continues over here. Now you're in Cerulean. I like Cerulean. It's one of my favorite cities. There's Unknown Cave. I cannot remember the name of these routes up here. I think it's 2122 or something. Bill's house. Back over here. This is where I forget the routes, but I mean it's all here. There's a daycare, underground path, Saffron. Saffron's the capital of Kanto, but it definitely did not take me as long as I thought. This probably took 2.5, 3 hours to make just Saffron. The big time eater is this sucker right here, Celadon City. This thing, I'll tell you when we get there, that took a lot of time to make. But anyway, you continue down over here, then you're in Vermilion. I didn't do the bay completely because you can only get on this once, and then the ship sails and you're not allowed to come back. So I have to find a way to get here, whether it's starting a new game or something, but counting it out, measuring it all out. So again, Diglett's Cave here, it connects all the way over there. Another route to here, Snorlax is usually right over there. I'm going to take you guys in the way the game takes you. So you come back here and you go all the way back up. Back to Cerulean, and you cut through here. Got the mountainous terrain. New route. There's Rock Tunnel, Power Plant. The route continues out to here. Lavender Town. Then, I mean, you've got this route you can go down, but the Snorlax is right here blocking your way, so... Oh dang, I missed this. I gotta change this to grass. So you gotta come over here, go under the tunnel, under Saffron, go all the way to Celadon. I made and finished Celadon today, and this thing took me over 4 hours. Celadon is bigger than Saffron. I was not expecting it, but it definitely is, and it definitely it took a while. So I like Celadon a lot. The way I think it turned out nice. And the blocks you see, by the way, in these are not final. So these leaves are supposed to be the trees you cut. This is just so I know what everything is. This is going to be a 2-to-1 scale, so this world is going to be twice as big as the Pokemon world. But it won't feel that way because you can run and you can move diagonally, and I've got ways, so don't worry about it. These mossy cobblestones are supposed to be bushes and shrubs. So if we go all the way back here to Vermilion, you can see a good example. This is basically bushes, and this is a 2x2 of shrubs. So they're just placeholders, so I know what to do. There's the department store. Cycling road begins here. I finished this probably 5 minutes before I started recording, and that's where I left off. I did finish that other route over here that takes you down the other loop to Fuchsia, the water route, and this specific route ends right here, so there's that. I didn't add diamonds there to divide. But yeah, so that's what I've got so far. It's more than half of the world. Um, my biggest fears when building this was definitely connecting the loops. So there are, I believe, 4 major loops in Kanto. You've got, so you come up Pallet Town to Cerulean. You've got Cerulean, Saffron, Lavender, Rock Tunnel. That loop is one. Another loop is Saffron. Well, it's not really Lavender, but, well, yeah, Saffron, Lavender, Vermilion, and this is the other loop. There's 2 more loops, and I was fortunate enough to have counted every single individual block you see here. I counted them all by hand to make sure they matched up correctly, and they did, which is good. The next big loop that this is probably the one I'm going to be worrying about the most right now, is the Fuchsia loop. So we've got this route that comes down, in, and over here, and then the cycling road that comes down and in and meets at Fuchsia. The reason I'm really fearful of these this loop is because it's a long ways away than the loops that we had before, which are over here. Yeah. Then the Lavender Saffron loop and Cerulean Power Plant loop, because those are short. Those are probably like 200-300 blocks each side. This is probably going to end up being like 1,000 blocks each side. So if I mess it up, it's going to be the most annoying task to go in and count every single individual tile and make sure that I didn't misplace any. Because I gotta fill this in with grass too. Because if I did miss even a single tile, it's going to be thrown off. And this is supposed to be an exact 2-to-1 replica. So I'm going to have to figure out where I made the mistake and put it in. So when I build these routes and cities, I'm being extremely particular, making sure every block matches up, making sure it makes sense. And yeah, so well, that's what I've been working on. I'm thinking about putting up an article, I don't know a post on the Minecraft forums for the work in progress adventure maps, so that I can get some people to take a look at it, get some interest, back me up. By the way, I have done all of this on my own. I have not had any help. With the previous, I'll just show you the previous right now. This one. This was the original. And you can see what I mean by the actual height changes. And I put these in. The plan was, with the height changes, is you jump over and you can't get back up. So, and there's some differences you can see in the buildings. That's because I started doing interiors. So this is how I do in the interior. So under here there's command blocks. Oh, dang it. And it gives you night vision so you can see. Oh boy. Oh god. That's fine. So that's what it is. It basically teleports you 1,000 blocks away. Not the greatest. Like for here, you can see there's nothing down the stairs. But it kind of like teleports you. That's the idea I had, and that's the idea I'm going to do with the real one once I get to the interior. So that's that. The heights don't match up, but this was my original go at it. And the heights don't match up, so I scrapped it. Yeah, you can see it's a little bit more decorated, but I definitely like the one we're doing better. So yeah, so I guess that's it. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts on this, opinions, feedback. You like it, you don't like it. Should I change things? Should I whatever? I'm definitely going to continue. I'm having fun with this. Pokemon Minecraft crossovers have been thought for a very long time, and it's definitely a good idea, but I haven't really seen anything to, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever, if you know what I mean. I've seen, whoa, this is amazing, like Pixelmon, but Pixelmon is one aspect of Pokemon. What I want to do is I want to bring the design instead of like the physical Pokemon. So yeah, I'm gonna put up and this is how far I got last time. So, oh, I didn't put the lighthouses on the other side. You see, I'm just figuring things out. There's a lot of things to go back and fix, but anyway, I'm gonna make a post on the Minecraft forums. I'll link it in the description of this video, and you won't really be seeing more updates on the channel about the map. I'm gonna keep the updates to the wiki, not the wiki. Oh, I gotta sneeze, 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm gonna keep the map updates on the wiki, and I'm going to actually update it. I know I've had things on the I keep saying wiki, on the Minecraft forums. I've had things on the forums before, but I haven't really kept them up, so I will be doing that this time, I promise. So yeah, give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. I'm excited. I'm going to do this regardless of feedback. So if you guys say, oh, you don't like it, well, I'm still gonna do it. I'm doing it because I like it, and I think it'll be pretty cool. So yeah, check out the description. There should be Fire Red, and there should be a Fire Red video up already, if not very soon. In the description, I will put the link to the forum page that I will set up for this. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. I hope 1.8 finishes soon. I'm going to bring back Minecraft. I've been missing it. And I will see you in Pokemon Fire Red. See you guys later.